So Samantha, what do you have coming up?
Well, I have a pop-up shop coming up this Saturday in the Oak Lawn area. It is posted on Milky Melanin's IG. You guys can definitely check that out. It's a pop-up extravaganza. Honey, listen, I had to stretch that word out, make sure it came out. So I'm excited for it. I mean, it's my first one this month, so I'm ready to meet people, show them the ideal colors that they're looking for, and then I have great new fall colors for them. So
Ooh,
like
exciting.
Moulin Rouge is such a fall color,
It
and by
is.
summer getting ready to end, I'm ready.
I think I need that color because I love, love, love. It's kind of like a burgundy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so cute. That's one of my favorite colors. So
I
we'll
think you
be in
need it too.
contact. Okay.
Okay,
So
you
the
ready? Show us what you
yeah,
got,
yeah.
girl.
So this is one of the pieces. It's a dress that falls off of your shoulders, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
a long dress. You can pretty much string it up and tighten it to your liking. But it does come with the M Sculpt Boutique. I'm gonna put it in the camera for you guys to. So all the clothing they have to have the M Sculpt Boutique inside of it. This is the woven tag, and then we have a hang tag that you can that pretty much comes with it when you're purchasing it. That also has the website, the logo, and then the price on it as well. Now it does come already with the woven tag because this is very important. I brand everything that I do, and then the hang tags it comes with it. I've also got some extra ones that I add to, like some pieces that, like if it comes off or anything during like inventory or something like that, I can just attach it back, and then I just add whatever price that I want to add on there, which is great because I can always discount it or I can always change it or whatever to my own own liking. And we actually got a 30% off every first Friday. I just want to throw this out there. Every first Friday of the month, I do a Black Friday sale. Sometimes the discounts could be 15, 10, 20, 30, 50. It's really just up to what I, think that's best for that quarter. So this month, this Friday, we're having a huge 30% off Black Friday sale. I call it Black Friday because I feel like a Black Friday sale shouldn't just be every one day in
A
November,
year,
right?
right?
We should do it something for our customers every first Friday of the month, and that's what M Sculpt is really big, bringing on sales every month. And people come in all the time, and I get those customers that's like, oh my god, I only have this amount and I only can do this. Can you work with me? And we offer quad pay. So if it's something that you can't, do right then and there, we can do some type of quad pay or after pay payments that you can pay, later at a different day.
Okay.
That's awesome that you offer the afterpay because a lot
Absolutely.
of companies they're starting to get into it, but they haven't yet. And we're going through tough times nowadays. So, everyone doesn't have it right at this moment. Then you also have people who are getting ready to go back to school. So their money's tied up in different places. So definitely being able to offer that afterpay is amazing. And I'm so happy that you're one of the companies that have that. M Sculpt Boutique is doing amazing things. I don't know what other people doing, but
Yeah, thank you. We're just trying to keep it going. Work with our
absolutely.
customers. I put my shoes, my footsteps, and everything in a consumer's shoes. So I try to look at their perspective because I've been there. I've done the same thing. It's been rough times for me too. So I just want to make sure that I'm able to help those people that in need of help as well.
Hmm.
So I have one last question for both of you, and maybe y'all have some questions so we can go there. But y'all social media and y'all social media footprint, I see it a lot. Like I think I'm seeing y'all. It has to be every day. It has to be at least 6 days a
Every day.
week. But no, seriously, every day something's popping up.
Yeah.
How did you feel comfortable to put yourself out there? Like, what was it that? Because it was extremely hard for me. I kicked and fought and screamed, and my team was like, "Listen, they have to see you. They have to know what you're about." And so we got a nice little system going now where every once a day minimum I post.
Yeah.
So how was it for you guys getting up to that and what made you comfortable enough and things of that nature? Because now y'all starting to do some fun things. And I started from the beginning and I've seen the progression.
Yes. For me, it's really just if you don't get out here, you don't get paid, right? I have to work. This is all solely just what I do. I made this 1,000% my job, and this is my job. I have to stand by it like as if it was a 9 to 5, right? You don't want to get fired, you want to get laid off. I'm my own boss, so I have to tell myself, okay, you have to do it. I don't care how you feel today, but if you're gonna lay in this bed today, you're gonna post on this social media. If you're going to get out, you're still going to post on the social media, because you don't get paid if they don't see you. If they don't see the consistency, somebody else got your, your client. Somebody else got your money. Somebody else is doing what you're doing, and you have to show how can you stand out from others. And if I sit up here and I slack and I just put it on the back burner and I just swipe it under the rug, then I won't fulfill myself. I won't fulfill my business. And then that's when I'm like failing, and I don't want to fail. I only want to win. So I have to stay consistent. And even if it's a struggle getting in front of a couple faces, going live, or doing all these hashtags, things that may take a lot of my time up. I don't have a marketing team, and I don't plan to get one just yet. Maybe long term down the road, but right now it's all me. So I have to put in that effort 100%, 1,000%.
I mean, for Milky Melanin, it's a struggle for me because I don't always have a model on hand, and I'm not big on putting my face as the face of Milky Melanin. So I struggle. I could post a lot more. I don't post. I post enough. The minimum. I could post more. So that is my goal. So Milky Melanin has a goal of posting more and actually posting more consistent content, just because I struggle with the personal part of it. Like I just feel like they don't want to see me.
And that's not true, because you got that beautiful personality. I'll be loving your posts.
I be trying.
Please tell her that, because I'm on her all the time. And that's why she's laughing. She laughed when I asked this question. She knew it was a setup. It was a setup from the beginning. It was a setup.
The struggle be so real, y'all. I be like I'll make 30 videos and be like, yep, all those are trash. Throw them away. It's so crazy. And it's me working on me through Milky Melanin. It'll get better. But posting, definitely, like you said, you being out there, putting your face out there and your brand out there gets you money. And if that's your goal, which should be your goal, because you're putting your passion out there, you gotta do the work. And I do see the difference when I post consistently and when I post the way I'm supposed to, and I'm in their face, I get the sales that belong to me, correct? But when I'm not doing as good as I should be, it does decline. You see the difference.
You do.
And even though I have the logo on my car, that helps a lot too. But I'm not always driving. So most people are on social media on their lunch break, or when they get off of work, or before they go to bed. So taking that extra initiative, which seems like it's not a lot, but when you're a processor like me and a planner, like I'm the person that thinks of all the things that could go wrong before I post.
One of my mentors sat and she told me, and she's like, you want to pay this money to get on the radio so bad. You want to get in the radio and you want to do the media, which I really do, right? I want to go on different platforms as many as I could, right? Or can afford, right? She's like, everybody is in their phone. They're on their break. They're in their phone. They're driving in their phone. They're at the park. They're everywhere. All you see is people in their phone and they're scrolling up. Put what you want to put in their face. Even if you got to pay for the ads that's in their face, put it in their face. Keep on putting it in their face, because guess what? They got to scroll by your post to get to the next one. So that's what I was like, oh my God, I needed to hear this. So if somebody else may need to hear this out there, I just want to pass it on, because it's definitely true. That's all I see is people scrolling all day long. This is the new norm.
It is. I was watching a documentary and it was saying that at this point, within the next 5 to 10 years, everything will be digital. And they're looking for people who know how to do online marketing, know how to do coding, know how to do all the analytics to doing online things. And my generation and Mark's generation, we're kind of we trying to jump in it, but we ain't into it like that because it's just not our thing, you know.
Yeah.
But either sink or swim.
Yeah.
It's fight or flight. So it's like you have to learn and indulge. And even though you're like, oh, this is stupid, it's really not. Because all the younger kids, the entire generation, the people that you're trying to access are the people who are using what you don't know how to use.
Yeah. And
so it took me forever to learn how to work TikTok. So
I'm still
I'm still learning.
Same boat.
I'm still learning TikTok.
I'm still like this. I can move and groove with it, but I ain't the best. But listen, that was a struggle. Did y'all feel like y'all were like lost?
Do you know I had a video that I loved. It did like 89 views. Then I threw a video up there and it had like 800. I'm like, what is this? Like every week it's just like this. I put up 3 videos on Mondays and one of them will have around 100. One of them will have 250. One of them will have around 800 every week. And it's weird because it's all over the place. So I do not understand TikTok yet.
Yeah,
I get it.
It's one of those, the reels too. I've learned that the reels will bring out the crowd to those views. It's like, oh my God, I didn't even know. How did you guys even find me? They're there. They're there.
I'm telling you, I'll get like 50 views on one reel, and then another reel, I'll get like 4,200. And I'm like, look, Will, look. And he's like, good job. Because I be so excited. And I'm like, what did I do?
They just want to see something.
Entertainment. It's a hit or miss. So sometimes that can be discouraging. So when you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to come up and build your company and your business, and you're trying to figure out what's the best way to market your business, that can be discouraging. You put out a video and you only get 50 views, then you put out another one, you get 4,000, you put out another one, you get 20, and you're like, well, what did I do?
Exactly.
Yeah, but consistency is key. So don't give up, be consistent. It'll pay off.
Yeah,
it definitely will. Okay, I'm gonna open the floor up to you guys. Do you guys want to talk about anything? Because next I'm gonna ask you what you guys have coming up.
Any questions?
When can I get my lipstick?
Girl, any day you want it.
I love it.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. And you know what? What's so funny is I actually have a lip liner on with it. I think it's the number 8 lip liner.
Okay.
We gonna get you.
I don't have any questions that I can think of.
Do you have any pop-ups or you have any things?
I'm glad you asked that question. I did this most recent pop-up shop, right? It was Nunu and Leslie's pop-up shop, and they had 92.3 and just a lot of over 150 different vendors. And I haven't done a pop-up shop I started off doing nothing but pop-up shops. So it's so funny. I haven't done one in probably almost like 7-8 months. So I decided to get into this one because it was really big and, it was very like, okay, you need to be in this. So I got in it. I'm so happy that I did because I got to network with so many people. And it just reminded me of why I need to get back into pop-up shops. I got so comfortable in the store. I got so comfortable in the flea market, and it was like, okay, now I need to get uncomfortable. Have you ever felt where you were so comfortable for a time where you was like, okay, now I need to feel uncomfortable because now I need to break out this comfort zone. It's something else that's waiting for me out there. Mm-hmm. And I felt like that. And I was like, this might have been it. Because when I got in that pop-up shop, I met so many different people that we connected. They came to the store. We're doing things that can, help us both in the future, Black-owned businesses, people that I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know you were out here because I felt so small-minded doing the things that I'm doing, even though it's big things, but I felt like I'm just closing myself into just this limit, and I don't want to never limit myself. So I think I'm going to start getting back in pop-up shops. I just want to find those evening ones. I want to do networking with different companies, even if it's like maybe twice a month. I just want to get out there and network with so many people because they're there at those pop-up shops. Mm-hmm. All those like-minded individuals that you want to come in to connect and network with, they're right smack in your face at these pop-up shops. And yeah, they may have something similar, but the way they do things differently is things that you can learn from, and you can take that into your own business and thrive with.
you.